Birthdays for this week are Emily Ellis, Anna Claire Brown, Alex Davis, Roar Watson, Harrison Robinson, Mary Grace Kirkland, John Connor, and John Connor Underwood. Happy birthday.
Today is National Opposite Day.
Remember to use your antonyms to make opposite day to be really fun. Antonyms are words in opposite meanings such as hot and cold.
And good and bad. In honor of National Opposite Day, I will be your new anchor. Tuesday the 26th we have Poetry Club, and Friday the 29th is the 100th day of school. Have a nice day. Hi Mark, we're going to ask you a few questions about Orange Beach. First of all, do you feel welcomed as a new student?
Yeah.
Do you like it here?
Yeah.
Alright, where are you from?
I'm from here. I left here when I was 4 years old to go to England. I've been there for 4 years, pretty much. I've been back here. England. And then I'm going to turn 9 this year here. And then I got to leave to the island.
Thank you. How long have you guys been peer helpers?
This is my 4th year. This is my 1st year.
This is my 2nd year.
What do you like most about being a peer helper?
You get to meet new people.
You get to host breakfast.
We get to go around on Monday mornings and tutor little kids.
And we got trained by the high schoolers.
We also get to do some fun service learning projects.
Today in history, we will be going back to 1881. Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell formed the Oriental Telephone Company. Let's see how phones have changed and impacted our lives over the years. Hi, I have Cindy and Isaac here, and I'm going to ask them about phones. Cindy, how do phones change your life?
Well, ever since I had a phone, I was able to look up on the internet wherever I am. I can call my mom and dad whenever I'm at the rec center, so I make sure they know where I am.
How about you, Isaac?
Pretty much the only thing I use my phone for is calling people and taking pictures.
How old were y'all when y'all got your first phone?
I was 9 years old.
I was 10.
How do you use your parents' phone?
I use it to play games on there and have fun, and sometimes I talk to people I like.
What do you think phones will be like when you get one? How have phones changed your life?
They've gave me entertainment.
How's that?
I can keep in touch with my family.
What do you think life would be without phones?
Not being able to talk to my family and lonely.
We have Miss Perry here today to talk about the phones and how they've changed since she was a little girl. Miss Perry.
Well, when I was little, we had landlines, they're called now, and they were hooked up to the house. We had a telephone company that would come and hook up these long lines into the house, and we had a phone that was attached to the wall, and we can only go as far as that telephone line would take us. So sometimes we'd have to get extensions hooked up to our phones in order to take it into the next room. And we had a long cord reaching from the receiver to the number buttons. So it was sometimes a real pain, and we didn't have call waiting when I was little. So you had to get off the phone in order to get another phone call. So there were many options that we did not have when I was even your age. When I saw my first cell phone, I think I was probably 14 years old, and it was inside of a car, and it was about as big as a bread box, and it had a handle on it, and people would have to carry it around with them. It was heavy, and it had a strap on it, and mostly they just worked in cars as far as we knew, and we heard that they shorted out and they didn't work, very adequately. They didn't have that many cell towers. So it wasn't until I was in my 20s when I got my first phone, and my first cell phone, should I say.
Well, thank you, Miss Perry.